that, Ellen?
I can.
Can we see you do that?
Well, if I can see you do it.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Spotlight. Today we are going to be talking about 5 guests Ellen lost her temper with. Number 5, Caitlyn Jenner.
Hi.
Hi, Ellen. How are you doing? We haven't talked in a long time. Anything new?
No.
No.
Anything new with you?
No, nothing with me.
Nothing at all? No. You
just-
look fantastic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Some of these interviews are light-hearted in nature, but there was genuine tension when Caitlyn Jenner was hosted by Ellen. The interview started out great, and Degeneres was full of praise for what Jenner had done as a transgender rights activist. However, things got a little awry when Degeneres asked Jenner to explain her past opposition to same-gender marriage.
Issues, that you as a woman and you as a trans person
Right.
would want someone to support.
I agree with that in some cases.
And
I
same-sex
think they need
marriage?
to see gay marriage. I have to admit that
Jenner started out by describing herself as a traditionalist. Jenner then said it was simply a matter of wanting to preserve the institution of marriage as between a man and a woman.
thinking, I don't quite get it. But as time has gone on, I think like a lot of people on this issue have really changed your thinking here to I don't ever want to stand in front of anybody's happiness.
It's funny because you're so...
Though Jenner did say that she'd since come around to the idea, Degeneres sensed that perhaps that wasn't entirely true.
It's funny because you're still kind of a little not on board with it.
No, I'm on board. I mean,
Yeah.
it is going to be the pretty
Because
much
if-
the law of the land.
Right.
So I still feel like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Jenner insisted that she had, while Degeneres gently described her same-gender couples seek the same equality as the transgender people for whom Jenner advocates.
Gay marriage, I have to admit that I remember 15 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was, when this whole gay marriage issue came up. At first, I was not for it. I mean, I thought, I'm a traditionalist.
At number 4, the fan who wasn't satisfied.
When I started the show 14 years ago, I said this is going to be like a relationship. And the most important thing, the foundation of a good relationship is, say it with me, separate thermostats. Oh. And then after...
Did you know that Ellen keeps hidden cameras in almost every corner of her show? There was a particular guest who had to find this out in a tough way.
You should applaud yourselves. It's really tough because, nobody's watching, you don't think. But we set up hidden cameras just to make sure. So watch how honest this lady is right here.
Degeneres had set up a table of free swag outside the studio with a sign that told visitors 1 item per person.
Right? Trust is very important. So before the show, I put out some Ellen products with a sign that said only 1 per person. And I just wanted to see how honest my audience was, because it turns out you're very honest. Very, very honest. We set up...
As expected, everyone was honest, and there were even guests who returned what they had previously picked. But there's always one stubborn fan who thinks they know more than others. In this scenario, it was a woman in a mustard yellow top named Nancy, who came back more than once for different items. What's more, she even swapped out 1 extra item for a different one. Ellen DeGeneres complimented her crowd for obeying the honour system, and then she punished Nancy for bad behaviour, who seemed a little less shamefaced than maybe we'd be, faced with being called a thief on national television. Nancy had an excuse though. The extra item was for her sister, who couldn't make it. Number 3, Wendy Williams.
All right, let's talk about the show. You got renewed for 3 more years. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I mean, you're an OG in this game. You know what it is.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Wendy Williams has a natural professional rivalry with Degeneres by virtue of the careers of both women. Perhaps this was the reason why both women found it difficult to really get along on 2 different occasions when Wendy was on the show. The first interview was in 2013. Degeneres barely hid her disdain for the not-so-subtle shade Williams threw at Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, who at the time were expecting their first child.
Thoughts on Kim and Kanye?
I mean, I'm happy for her. She wanted a baby.
Moments later, Williams plugged her PETA ad by acknowledging Degeneres' veganism, but made things worse by asking how she lived without bacon. Degeneres gave a cool reply that made everything more awkward.
No, you're totally vegan.
Yeah, but that's all right.
How do you live without bacon?
Well, because I think pigs are smart animals. They're very
cute,
smart
too.
animals.
3 years after the first interview, Williams came back to the show for a game of Heads Up, the game where guests make Degeneres guess the name of the celebrity only they can see on the screen. As a clue for Justin Bieber, Williams said he and Ellen looked alike. This comparison was intended to be a joke, but only made things worse.
That he looks like you. I've heard that. You've never heard that?
Do I look like Justin Bieber?
No, they have made the equation.
Oh, well.
That's in a good way.
I don't mind that.
He's cute.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Number 2, Kim Burrell.
What a great year this is going to be for you.
Thank you.
You have
Happy New Year.
a new child on the way.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
We have Rocket.
Yes.
Rocket is excited.
He's very excited.
The curtains closed on Kim Burrell as Ellen DeGeneres said gospel singer Kim Burrell was not going to appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show as scheduled. For those asking, Kim Burrell will not be appearing on my show, tweeted Ellen in 2017, one of the most prominent lesbians in Hollywood. The talk show host issued that statement after Burrell refused to apologise for her sermon on homosexuality.
That perverted homosexual spirit is a spirit of delusion and confusion, and it has deceived many men and women. And it's caused a stain on the body.
The gospel singer was scheduled to perform a song for the film Hidden Figures alongside Pharrell Williams on the show this Thursday. A tape of Burrell preaching at the Love and Liberty Fellowship Church was circulated online.
Every person that is dealing with the homosexual spirit that has it, I love you because God loves you, but God hates the sin in you and me. Anything that is against the nature of God. I'm called to do what God called me to do.
In her message, Burrell commented that the perverted homosexual spirit and the spirits of delusion and confusion had deceived many men and women. For someone like Ellen, you can expect that this wouldn't go down so well.
I feel like that was good of me to have her on the show, to give her a platform after she's saying things about me.
Number 1, Giada De Laurentiis.
Okay, so, well, I don't know what we're making.
All right, so we're gonna make some arancini.
Okay.
Artichoke arancini.
Arancini?
Yes. So let's roll some balls. Come on.
Let's
Ready?
roll.
We
Yes.
got some risotto.
All right.
We only have a few minutes. We
All
gotta
right.
get something done.
All right,
around here.
roll some balls.
In a now classic 2017 cooking segment that went viral for all the wrong reasons, celebrity chef Giada De Laurentiis decided to start the whole thing with a sexual innuendo about rice balls, then quickly pivoted to insulting DeGeneres' apparent lack of culinary skills.
Well, why didn't
You made any kind of ball
balls?
before?
No, I'm not.
It's Nicole. Have you made meatballs or anything? Just look. Go ahead.
Oh boy, this is a family-friendly show.
Okay, so look. So I made some.
She told DeGeneres that her rolls looked like dog food after her attempt at rolling an artichoke arancini.
Okay, then you take the ball like that and the little breadcrumbs.
Yep.
Okay, but be delicate because Ellen, that
Good.
looks like dog food now. Ellen, it's balls.
Look,
honey,
look.
balls. That's not a ball. Oh my God, the woman who came.
De Laurentiis also took aim at fellow guest Nicole Kidman, who participated in the segment, when she marvelled at the actress' ball-shaping aptitude. De Laurentiis exclaimed, saying that the woman who can't cook made the perfect ball.
Balls. That's not a ball.
I
Oh
want to-
my God, the woman who can't cook made the perfect ball.
That's amazing. All right, but look, now it's a ball.
Yeah, it looks more like a hot dog. Hold on
All right.
a second.
All
Okay,
right.
ready?
Yes.
There.
All right,
Okay,
thanks.
take your ball.
From there, everything slid steadily, hilariously downhill as De Laurentiis doubled down on the Degeneres shade by saying that Ellen's balls are falling apart and it's just making a mess of her work.
Well, now Ellen's balls have fallen apart, so I'm going to turn it off because it's just making a mess of my work.
A mess in there. All right.
All right, let's
Okay.
move on.
Okay, we're moving on. Let's move on. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is pizza dough. For my restaurant.
Okay.
Finally, DeGeneres and Kidman struck back. After taking a bite out of De Laurentiis' clementine and fennel focaccia bread, DeGeneres mugged for the camera while struggling to chew it.
Oh my God. I'm going to fix it. Look. There. There, it's all fixed.
Kidman thought the balls were pretty hard, eventually spitting her own bite of the apparently stale bread into her hand.
Criticized, but it's a little tough.
Anyway, a new season
Do
of
not let
New York
my
Star
kids
is
see that I
happening,
did
and
that.
That's really the only real reason I'm here.
Yeah,
Okay?
let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's-
When does it start?
De Laurentiis returned to Ellen the next year to redeem herself, only to start the segment by making Degeneres a drink and saying that she felt that if they got her drunk enough, she wouldn't know the difference. Yeesh.
So then we just drink, and you poured it here, and here's your cocktail, because I don't want to run out of time. Cheers. There we go.
All right. It's delicious.
Is there alcohol in here? Hold on.
I think so, yeah.
Apparently De Laurentiis' signature dish is her foot, served directly into her own mouth.
Penne.
Pinny.
Penny?
Pinny.
No,
like
it's
a pen. Like a quilt.
Penny? No one says penny. Can I have the penny pasta?
Yes, they don't.
Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. While you are here, go ahead and click the links above to check out some of our other awesome videos. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video.